Erick John here for yet another exciting YouTube video. So I know in a couple of my past videos I've been showing some of my gear. I did the unboxing of the 80D, I had an unboxing of the 24mm lens. Also, I just want to kind of go with, or actually shoot a video that shows you my other gear as far as what I put it in, what I store everything in. So I definitely looked around, researched a lot on what I wanted to use. I looked at different Pelican cases and other hard cases trying to figure out what would be the best to protect my gear. What I kind of stumbled across was, I don't know if a lot of you know about it, but there's a brand called Apache. It's carried by Harbor Freight, so definitely is pretty cheap. But I mean, a lot of the stuff you get from Harbor Freight, I mean, to me it's hit or miss. I've had some good items that I've purchased there, some other things not so much. But this one I really like compared to a Pelican case. I have a couple buddies that have the Pelican cases, and this one, I mean, the latches and everything like that, you know, aren't perfect. But as far as like the actual storage compartment of it, I mean, it's pretty comparable to them. And as far as the price is concerned, I think I got mine on sale. It's like $29.99. So it's almost worth it just to buy it and to see if it's even, you know, up to the same standard, which after testing it, it pretty much is close. I don't ever plan on, you know, submerging my gear in water or anything like that. So at any rate, I'm going to do a quick little walk around of the actual case itself. I'm going to show you kind of the gear I have in there. I also have a few other little items. I was going to do separate videos, but really I don't want my channel all about reviews. Again, I'm more into the auto side, motorcycles, DIY, fitness, more content along those lines and geared towards that audience. But I'm always interested in camera gear, so I thought maybe you guys would be interested in what I'm using. So at any rate, I'll go ahead and show you kind of some of the items I have here. Hopefully the light in here, I haven't got a light yet, and that'll be one of my next purchases. I know as far as getting an expensive camera, I probably should have got some better lighting, but I kind of jumped the gun on that one. But eventually I'll be getting a better light. I've been looking at a few different ones, so just saving up for that now. But at any rate, let me go ahead and get over here and show you kind of what I have as far as some of the cases and my thoughts on them. So let me go ahead and spin you guys around here. And let me go ahead and quick little fire. And I have the Joby GorillaPod 3K. Is what's on the camera right now, holding it up. So I forgot to mention that, but you guys have seen those. There's thousands of videos out there. I'm not going to sit there and take my camera off just to show you the GorillaPod 3K, but it is nice. But let me go ahead and show you the actual case here. So here's the actual inside compartment of the case. So it has the, you pluck everything out. What I plan on doing is plucking out a few more compartments up here whenever I do get the 50mm and then the 10 to 18. Usually what I do is when I store it, I have my camera body in here and I just leave the 24mm lens attached to it. That's what I've been shooting on most, and I really like that lens a lot. Right here is actually, this is a Hermit shell case for the Rode video mic. This thing here is awesome. So it's definitely, the quality on it, I really like it a lot. It's something that if you do drop any of your equipment in it, I definitely am not worried about it breaking. It comes nice, has these nice, the rubber on the zippers here. Let me go ahead and open it up and I'll show you the inside. Which the inside of it, it's like a nice kind of felt lining. So that's the inside of it. So you can actually put the actual dongle or the cord here, and then you have your mic sits in here, which again, this is like plush. It's like a nice felt. So this is a Hermit case. I'll link it in the description below. You can get it on Amazon. It's pretty cheap, not that expensive. And on to that before I get back into the case. The other thing too, this is actually for the 80D itself. The brand again is Hermit shell, same brand as the other case for the Rode video mic. This thing's awesome. So like if I just don't feel like throwing my gear in my camera bag, which I'm going to do actually a separate video on that one just because I want to do something more dedicated to that. Even though I just said I'm not going to, I'm probably going to do that. But let me go ahead and open this thing up for you guys. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. But again, this thing is really nice, quality materials. Definitely if I drop the camera in here, I definitely feel like, you know, it's not going to get damaged. Sorry about this. Trying to open everything up for you guys. I'll sit you down for 1 second here. But again, on the inside of this, as you can see, it kind of has, there's little pockets in there, which it's almost like they're like little air pockets to help give it some shock or shock absorption. But again, it's not as soft as the other lining, but again, it's not going to scratch your camera up. I fit my 18 to 135 lens on my camera with this case, so it's definitely big enough for a nice full-size lens. And then obviously with the pancake lens for the 24mm, it fits in there. And then there's slots here, so your camera doesn't slide around or anything like that. So if you guys are looking for just a quick travel case, you just want to throw your camera in a different bag, not actually a camera bag, this thing's a great little case. But anyways, back on the Apache case. Again, there's plenty of storage in this thing. I have my 18 to 135. This is some lens caps. I just leave them sitting there. Spot for my battery. I'm going to pluck another spot when I get another battery for here. This is the power zoom. And then here's the wall battery charger. I keep it in here as well, just to keep everything nice, clean, and organized. Other than that, I have a little case for my SD cards I bought. Also, this is on Amazon. Let me see if I can get that to focus there. It's Kiora Photo is the brand. Again, it's off Amazon, cheap, but it's nice. You can store all your SD cards there. That way you don't have to lose them, or eventually, as you can see, I have another couple SD cards. I just haven't thrown them in here just yet, but just really nice to have. Keeps all your cards organized, safe, one spot clips. And I think this is weather sealed as well, so that's just a nice little case to have, just for your SD cards and memory. But back to the case, again, you just pluck out the different foam that you would like. You can basically fit, I would say, another at least 3 lenses in here, a camera body, and then I have a nice little spot for the Rode video mic. But again, if you're traveling, this thing is just a great little case to have. Whenever you close it, I'm going to shut it for you guys. It does have the 2 latches on each side. It has 2 spots for locks on each side as well. So again, the brand is an Apache 3800. Spin it around. But you can pick this up at, again, Harbor Freight. So highly recommend it if you're looking for a nice little hard case to keep all your gear stored. It's really nice. And then as far as a camera bag, I'm going to do a separate review again on that one. It's the Ruka camera bag. It's really nice, really quality. And I'll do a separate video on that one. But I'm going to go ahead and cut this one a little bit short. But until that next video, take it easy.